Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at a few different news articles surrounding Bitcoin, crypto adoption, and we're going to take a look at Ethereum and we're going to try to answer the question like, is it a good time to buy crypto right now? Or should we wait? If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start on coin market cap. Now, the total market cap of all crypto is down 1.84% at the time of recording at $1.1 trillion, and Bitcoin is below $24,000 now at 23,811, and it's down 2.81% in the last 24 hours. Can't get my words out today, but you know, a little bit of a pullback. You know, I'd say the vast majority of projects are pulling back now. As we always say on Cheeky Crypto, you can't just go up or down in straight lines, and we have been expecting a pullback. Now it's going to be interesting to see how significant the pullback is. Nick and myself, you know, are waiting for that signal to indicate that the trend has changed. It hasn't just yet. So yeah, it's interesting. You know, in the bear phase or the bear market or crypto winters, you do get these rallies from time to time, and you know, you can get caught out. They pull you in or suck you in. So, you know, just be careful out there. You know, we're looking at the macro environment and it doesn't look good. Lots going on in China and other parts of the world that could heavily impact many financial markets, one of which is cryptocurrency. So, you know, one to be fully aware of, looking at not just the technical analysis, but also looking at, you know, the events that are happening that impact financial markets, right? We've got to look at the fundamentals as well as the technicals. So let's have a look at, you know, what's really going on in the space. We've got low income investors, you know, sold their crypto holdings during the market crash. And this is, you know, part of a survey where basically they're saying 54% of, you know, retail investors or low income investors, you know, sold during the pullbacks or the retracement in cryptocurrency, right? And look, you know, sometimes it's a good thing to take a realized loss in you know, investments, right? Because sometimes these can be utilized as a tax write-off in certain parts of the world. In the UK, for example, Nick and myself both sold cryptocurrency at an immense loss. And bought back lower, increasing what we're holding, but also, you know, it's a tax write-off. So, you know, there's many reasons to be doing this. I would imagine low-income investors, some may have been doing it for that reason, and some may be just completely oblivious. So, you know, it's one to be, you know, aware of. But whales are also selling, right? So, like I say, the macro events around the world, I don't think have fully played out yet. And this is coming from somebody that predicted the bottom would come in June. I've reviewed it and I just don't feel that we, you know, went as low as we could have. So, you know, one to be wary of. There is nothing in the data that indicates how low we're going to go, but we anticipate that, you know, we could potentially see lower lows. And we'll come on at the end and talk about whether now is a good time to buy or whether we should be waiting for those lower lows, right? So we'll come on to that in a moment, but there is some really interesting stuff that I want to cover off. Nearly 75% of retailers plan to accept cryptocurrency payments within the next 2 years. I think this is really, really bullish. There's a lot of people, particularly, you know, on YouTube and on Twitter, that, you know, say that we haven't really seen that adoption. You know, when you see the market pull back as much as it did, and everybody points at market cap, which is really just a fictitious calculation to make a market look like it's, you know, bigger than it really is. And it's very deceiving for a lot of these influencers that are making out they know what they're talking about when they clearly don't. So, you know, this is real adoption, or the form of it coming. This is interesting. So I will drop all of these articles in our Discord. It's free to join. Link is in the description, so do check it out. I think we're close to 4,000 Discord members now on the server, so it is buzzing in there, so definitely check it out. But you know, this is just one aspect. You just have to look at the number of sports teams or stars or athletes, however we want to articulate it, have sponsorships with crypto companies these days. It's significant. It's increased massively. So not surprised by this. 2 years, I think, maybe we won't have 75% of retailers accepting cryptocurrency payments, but we might be somewhere close to it. I think 2025 is a more realistic time frame. I think by 2025 you could have your CBDCs in place, and you might have more than 75%. If you look at CBDCs, central bank digital currency, as a form of cryptocurrency payment. So yeah, I think we could be closer to 100% by 2025. Going to be interesting to see how things play out, right? Crypto downturn floods the market with Rolex watches, right? And again, I'm not going to read through this one. It did interest me because during the previous bull cycle, we saw lots of people flexing watches. We saw lots of influencers flexing watches, nice flashy cars, nice houses. Interested to know or see whether some of these individuals still own these items. Could be an opportunity to be getting into some watches potentially. Be interested to see whether the prices start to shift in a downward trajectory. I might even pick myself up some if it does transpire to be like that. Okay, so we got Santander Brazil to launch crypto trading future in the coming months, the CEO has said. So again, it's just more adoption, and from the banking sector. Now we already understand that Santander are they're involved with many different companies within the crypto space, one of which notably is Ripple, who obviously have got a partnership of some sort with Santander. So really interesting. Again, I will link this in the Discord, so do check it out. Really interesting read. But Santander, I expect that there'll be some big moves by Santander, so keep an eye on those guys. FTX wins full approval to operate crypto exchange in Dubai. Again, this one for me wasn't something that I thought there would be an issue with. I was kind of expecting this one to be announced as it has been. Dubai very crypto positive. So yeah, look, not surprised. Again, I think this is a big win for FTX. And one thing that I would say, and maybe you clip this bit, exchange tokens for the likes of Binance and FTX, right? I think could be really good investments for the future if they those assets are at good prices in this bear cycle. So one to potentially ponder over, right? The stronger exchanges. I'm not talking about the likes of KuCoin and various others, right? But FTX, Binance are probably the two strongest in my opinion. But let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on that in the comments below. Interested to know. And what I really wanted to talk about was is it a good time to be buying crypto now? And a little bit about Ethereum, right? Because I think Ethereum has a lot to do with the push to the upside that we've seen recently. It's the merge, the excitement of the merge has become potentially that catalyst, right? And we've seen a pretty sizable push to the upside, right? What we hear, mid-July we were at like 1,000, just above $1,000. And then we've been right up here at like 1,700. So you're talking close to an 80% increase in price for Ethereum off the back of like the news on the merge. Right now, the merge is on the 19th of September. So I have done a few videos where I've talked about things like the property crisis in China and the impact that I think that may have on cryptocurrency. But one thing that I haven't really spoken about is the sell the news event that this could potentially be for Ethereum. I was just seeing heaps of excitement and FOMO into crypto because of the merge announcement. I think that is something that we should be conscious of, aware of, and consider as being that catalyst. Now, the question that is open to everybody here, and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. Is it a sell the news event? Are we going to see what we have seen with major upgrades on various different projects? Cardano being a very good example of this in I think it was August 2021, where the price surged up to about $3. Are we seeing something very similar with Ethereum here on a different scale, right? Are we seeing Ethereum, sell the news event here, where all the excitement and bullishness is not just into Ethereum, but it's into various other, altcoins and Bitcoin, for example, all off the back of this catalyst? And, come the 19th of September, are we going to see a ginormous sell-off and perhaps some new lower lows alongside, black swan events like the stuff that's happening in China around the property crisis? Interested to get your views and opinions. It's another take on it. It's another potential catalyst to the downside, in my opinion. But, again, it's a loose theory, but it's a theory nonetheless. I don't think this is any more of a loose theory than some of the indicators that are being touted as being the main reason why the bottom is in. Now, look, I am bullish on crypto. Crypto is going nowhere. Is it a good time to buy crypto now? I would say, for me, it's a great opportunity to still dollar cost average in. It really depends on your mindset and the time horizon that you're looking to invest in crypto. I think there's some fantastic trading opportunities. So, it's worth dabbling in this market. What I would say is I am dollar cost averaging into the market on the big pullbacks, right? We're doing the portfolio builder. You'll see when we're making purchases. But on top of that, that's not big money. I'm keeping a sizable sum on the side for what I think's coming. So, it's interesting. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. I'm just talking through what I'm doing in the space. And I'm not encouraging you to copy what I'm doing. But, what I would encourage you to do is your own research. Go look at, historic data based on upgrades. Do you think that, this is a sell the news event? Could be. What do you think about the China property crisis? Do you think that that's already priced in, as some people keep telling me it is? I don't think it is fully priced in. It's kind of being sort of hidden a little bit. So there's all this stuff. I think it's really important that we're conscious, looking at the wider picture, the big picture, not just part of a picture. It's very easy to get sucked into some of these rallies. I'm not trying to put people off, investing in cryptocurrency. I just think we need to be erring with caution and considering many different aspects before we make our initial investment in some of these projects. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Trying to be as positive as I can. I think there's huge adoption. Crypto is going nowhere. If you invest now at the prices that you've got now, and your time horizon, for the investment is like 2030, like, you're going to look at these prices and the dips and the increases that we see in the price in the market at the moment is going to be insignificant. There's going to be huge gains potentially made if you select the right projects to invest in. Saying that, if you're planning on investing now but maybe selling in October, maybe now's not the best time to invest in cryptocurrency for a short period of time. Trading opportunities, yes, loads, in my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. I'm dipping my toe in the market. I think it's right to do so, but again, keeping big money to the side. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.